Hello, everyone. It's Peachy, and welcome to the fourth annual African American History Month cast video series. I started this series to give a little Black history on lesser known historical figures. There's a lot of history out there, and I decided to use The Sims to showcase it. I hope you take a few minutes to check out some of the previous figures I have spotlighted. Also, I hope with each week during the month of February, you will learn something about someone you didn't know. But before we get started, I wanted to thank you for stopping by. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Ready for the cast portion? Let's get started. Max Robinson was an American broadcast journalist for ABC News and served as a co anchor for ABC World News Tonight. He was the first African American broadcast network news anchor in the history of American television. He was also one of the original founders of the National Association of Black Journalists. Born on May 1st, 1939, in Richmond, Virginia, to Maxie and Doris Robinson, Robinson was a talented student. He later attended Oberlin College, where he served as president of the freshman class. He later attended Indiana University and eventually earned his degree from Virginia Union University. Robinson served in the Air Force and eventually received an honorable discharge due to a medical condition. Robinson began his television journey in Portsmouth, Virginia in 1959, where he applied for a position at the local radio station that had a whites only policy, which at the time was legal. Nonetheless, the station owner allowed Robinson to audition for a position along with several white candidates. Robinson was given a job reading the news on air, although he was told that his face could not be seen. When he protested, he was fired. Afterwards, he moved to Washington, D.C. and worked at WTOP TV as a cameraman trainee and in other behind the scenes jobs. Robinson then found a job at Washington's WRC TV in 1967, remaining there until 1978. In the midst of his success in the Capitol, he released a documentary, The Other Washington, which recorded the lives in Anacostia, one of the city's most notorious black ghettos. He focused on discriminatory laws which left the city's black population stuck in poverty and inequality across health, education, and income spectrums. The film won 4 local Emmy nominations, and his coverage of the civil rights movement and the assassination of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. made him a favorite anchor personality in the area. In 1975, he joined a coalition to start the National Association of Black Journalists, which continues to function today. By the end of the decade, Robinson was one of the most popular news anchors in the nation's capital. In 1978, Robinson was selected by ABC executive Roone Arledge to become the co-anchor of ABC News. He served in this capacity until 1983. Despite his success, Robinson was sensitive to racism and its negative impact on him and other black journalists. During his time at ABC, Robin clashed with the management of ABC News over what he saw as the one-dimensional, often negative portrayal of black Americans. He was also known for his erratic behavior, frequently failing to report to work. By 1981, Robinson had developed a dependency on alcohol and was diagnosed for depression. In the fall of 1988, while delivering a speech at Howard University School of Communications, Robinson became alarmingly ill. He checked himself into the university hospital, where he remained for months. He died on December 20th, 1988, from complications due to AIDS. While he never publicly acknowledged his battle with the disease, his dying wish was for his family to reveal his diagnosis so that his story could help others in the black community be aware of the dangers of the disease as well as the options for treatment and education. Robinson left behind a massive legacy, paving the way for generations of journalists who walk in his footsteps and stand on his shoulders. We honor and salute the legacy of trailblazer Max Robinson. So, did you learn something you weren't aware of? Guess what? There's always more out there to learn. In the description box below are links where I pull this information. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time you're watching this. Be safe out there. Bye for now.